Alright, I didn't even bother checking to make sure everything was working right before starting this, so that's on me, but everything looks like it's going okay. Let's make sure the microphone is working here. Yes, it is. Good, good, good. That's a first. Everything's actually working like it's supposed to right off the bat. Random nonsense. Anyway, welcome everybody out to a stream thing. I actually finished up today's tutorial video really quickly, so Nintendo DS emulation coming your way later tonight. But anyway, for stream time today, we are going to be looking at the new version 2 wireless Tribute 64 from RetroBit. So, got me a case of the FOMO, and grabbed one of the new Skeleton Editions, limited edition from Castlemania Games. Since I am a pretty big N64 fan, I want this controller. I wanted it real bad, so here it is. But anyway, it is a clear white N64 controller. The screen grabs and everything of it looks so sick, so we are going to be testing this one out. So, haven't gotten a chance to try out the two N64 controllers a whole lot yet, but looking forward to this one. So we're just going to be doing us a little mini unboxing here. I'm going to make this camera bigger. Is that my camera? There we go, Brio webcam. Make it big, yeah, make it big. You can see my dirty desk with all my Dr. Peppers. Ah, yes. But anyway, so box is very reminiscent to the N64 Ultra Edition Tribute 64 that they released, so it's got the same like gray background on that one. But yeah, Skeleton Edition, glossy, so much gloss. I love glossy. Like, it looks so fun. But thick box, details about the controller on the back, and then limited edition number 24 of 250 badge there. So we got a relatively lower number. That's exciting. So, cool beans. But let's get this opened up. Yes. Alright, so pull this one out. What do we have? There's a cable attacked me. Been attacked by a cable. Alright, look at those in a minute. There we go. Box there for now. So here we go. Very cool. So this is actually really neat. Before we dive into the controller real quick, the USB receiver has a V2 silk screening printed on it, so you know which version of the USB receiver it is. So it's the same as RetroBit's other ones, but in terms of shape and look, but it has that V2 on it, so you don't get it confused with your older models. That's very good. That's very cool. And then I got attacked by a USB-C charging cord. So there we go. But anyway, we're just gonna start off with the receiver here real quick, just because get the boring stuff out of the way. So this is for actual N64 consoles. That's one thing I love about RetroBit's controllers. They come with compatibility for original hardware and a USB receiver. Ever since they introduced their 2.4 GHz line with the SegaGenesis and Saturn controllers. But it has a V2 receiver indicator on here as well. But we have the pair button, memory card and rumble switch, and then a micro USB port for updating firmware. And then please remove before use. This is for the memory card slot right there. Cool. So one of the things that makes the wireless Tribute so great to me is that they come with built-in rumble, which is something that none of the other third-party N64 wireless alternatives have done to date. So it actually has rumble motor built in up here at the top. It's cool. You can actually like see it now with the clear design. You can see how this whole thing is built. That's so fun. But this would let you use memory packs and rumble, so it just gave it such a great degree of compatibility. So just from feeling it, it's just your standard wireless Tribute 64 from the shell, but the internals are of course different. But D-pad feels rollable. We'll have to test that one out to see if it's as more accurate than the original, because the original could be a little iffy from time to time. So thumbstick, It doesn't hit any of the internal components as you rotate it. That was a problem with the original wired Tribute 64s on their first launch, but then it was quickly fixed. So no issues to be found there. But it's very interesting. So even the buttons are translucent. They're not completely they're translucent, so they're very interesting to look at. I was expecting them to still just be standard buttons, but that's really cool to see them have this semi-transparency to them like the rest of the controllers. So even the D-pad is semi-transparent, so that's super cool. And then each of the shoulder buttons as well. So it makes reading the labels on them a little bit harder, but if you're an N64 enthusiast, that shouldn't matter a whole lot, so I'm not feeling too concerned about that personally. And then the back, of course, has the list of macros. Okay, that's cool. So they added the Nintendo Switch app macro in here as well onto the back compared to the original model. So where did that controller go? There it is. Hiding behind a bunch of other things. Ah, there we go. So just for comparison's sake, here's a list of macros on the original Wireless Tribute 64 Launch Edition, or Ultra Edition, versus the new V2s. So, I'm really glad that they kept this macro list on the back of the controller. It's just so nice to have it, like, readily available for you to reference, instead of having to look it up in a manual. And if you got rid of the manual, you have to look it up online. Like, it's just so much more convenient. Holy crap. But that is quite a good looking controller. I'm a fan. I'm really glad I decided to grab this one. But let's go ahead and give this guy a shot on RetroArch here. So from what I've heard, the V2 button mapping should be exactly the same as the original, so I shouldn't have to remap anything, but we'll go ahead and give that a test real quick. Alright, so just got the controller paired up to my PC. Let's go ahead and fix my camera there. There we go. And now back over to RetroArch. And how's it going, Brooklyn? Good to see you. Just got your notification now. YouTube needs to work on that. Yeah, YouTube's pretty bad when it comes to the notifications. Alright, so it still starts in direct input mode like other wireless tributes, so we're just going to switch that over to X input. It should still be start plus B. Yes, it is. So start plus B to change inputs. There we go. Now we're in X input mode. So let's see if it works. So I'm just going to load up a controller tester here for the N64. Because that's one of the coolest things about the wireless tributes. They give you pretty much the exact same experience on N64 emulation as real hardware, and that's another reason why I love them. So we'll try out this controller tester. I've never used this controller tester, so I really want to give it a shot today. Alright, so that's cool. That is actually really cool. Alright, so check out these ranges here on this controller. Like, we're getting near perfect absolute axis input here. It should be about 80. It's sitting at 79, so not terrible at all. And then the diagonals are actually pretty fascinating here. So look at how the diagonal range works here. So it's still not quite perfect N64 diagonals, but look at the actual absolute range. It's almost spot on. It's almost spot on, and like it almost follows that curve perfectly to get there. And look, actually it's spot on right there. That's interesting. Nope, there we go. So that is, oh no, see now we got a little bit more of a downward. No, there we go. Now it's fascinating. So that is actually really close to actual N64 diagonal ranges, and that's pretty nifty. Like, that one is almost perfectly spot on. So just slightly off, but not terribly so. Like, this should give us actually really good performance, especially when compared to in GoldenEye. I mean, hold on. So we're gonna take out the V2 real quick. Where's my receiver for the V1? I wanna try this out. I wanna do a comparison. I mean, where are you? I have too many receivers on my desk. Is it on my keyboard? And there's my RetroFighter receivers. Alright, where is it? There it is. Yeah, there you are. I think that one works. Or maybe is that the Saturn one? I don't know if that's the Saturn one or not. I thought I had it labeled. Hello, random 32 gig SD card. Alright, I think that's the Saturn receiver. That's not gonna work for this. Down here? Yeah, it's down here. Okay. Found it! There we go. Alright, so just to give you all a demo, here is my Ultra Edition. So that's its diagonal right there. So you can see how off that is. And like the diagonals are all just kind of off and not anywhere near as accurate. Like, look at that diagonal. It just didn't even hit the full range. And so, like, when playing GoldenEye, that causes some issues. And, I mean, I've been using this controller for over a year now, so, I mean, I've worn it down a bit. But you can see just how different it is. Like, it's not hitting the absolute ranges on the down left, up right. And then just up left and down right are just completely off. So you can see that they've made massive improvements to the stick with their new updates as well. So that's just really cool. That's really cool. And like the dead zone was good on the original. But we'll switch back over to the V2 now. So that's super cool. That's a very noticeable improvement. That's going to be very, very noticeable in game. But yeah, I'm doing great, Brooklyn. Thanks for asking, man. There we go. Yeah, so dead zone test. And stick control. Like, it's hitting every value along the ranges here. I'm just getting a little impatient. So that's cool, that's cool, that's cool. Oh, it's so cool. So a little oversensitive. Sometimes you hit the when you sometimes hit the diagonals, but other times it's just like perfectly spot on. Like, that's fascinating. Like, it's very interesting. It'll be interesting to see how that affects in-game performance. But we should be able to do diagonal turns on GoldenEye now. How's it going, Will? Welcome. We're testing out the new V2 wireless Tribute 64s. Like, this is super cool. So we got A, B, R, L, Z. Both Z triggers are working. C down, left, up, right. Perfect. D-pad, up, or right, down, left, left, up. So I kind of had a double input there. Alright, so the D-pad is still a little finicky, a little oversensitive, but should be easy enough to overcome. Alright, well, good to know. Start. Alright, cool. Yeah, there we go. Alright, Z plus A to rumble. Alright, rumble functionality working. Alright, Z plus arrow to change pages. We don't need to do any of that stuff. Alright, that is fantastic. Alright, it is working all as intended. And then we get our guide button functionality because it's a X input controller. So I am really excited to give this a go now. Like, that gives me a really solid first impression. And I'm just super excited about it now. Let's load up GoldenEye, test those diagonals real quick. Because diagonals are always a problem with third-party N64 controllers. you might get the absolute ranges nailed, but then the diagonals just go in and screw everything up. Like every time. Hello, that's too loud. So I'll switch scenes here. Alright, so. Oh man. We put in a frickin' ton of work in this stinking game, guys. Holy cow. Oh yeah, we still need to beat Aztec without doing old Jazzy face. Alright. Let's test them diagonals. Let's test them out. I'm excited about this. Like I have high hopes for this. Super high hopes for this. Alright. Oh my gosh. Oh man. I need to adjust some settings here real quick. Made this a little too insane. Go back to full. There we go. Alright, so make sure all of our buttons are mapped accordingly. So yep, perfect. So yep, no remapping required if you've already mapped the V1. So that's good. Alright, so true tests. Up, down, left, right. Now let's test those diagonals. So yes, we can actually turn and look at the same time. Yay! Oh, nope. There we go, now it's doing it. Okay. So that upright is slightly problematic, but it's doing it. Up left, perfect. There we go. Alright, so just have to hit the right side a little bit extra, a little bit of extra force to get that to trigger its proper movements. Okay. So there we go. What do the extra shoulder buttons do? So since you register this on PC as an X input controller, they just map to standard R1, R2, L1, L2. So on N64 emulation, these are R, L, and then Z. And then under default RetroArch mappings, you hold this down to change the face buttons to your C buttons, because it's expecting you to be using like an Xbox controller or a PlayStation controller. So when you pull the right trigger, it turns your face buttons into C buttons so you can use them easier. But since we're using an actual N64 controller, that functionality isn't that useful because we already have C buttons available. So when we remap it, we just turn it into an extra Z button, so that way you can use it like a modern shooter, so you can shoot with the right trigger instead of the left trigger. But on actual N64 hardware, they both just map to Z as well, so that way you can just play the game however you want. Gives you the option. So that's one of the cool things about GoldenEye in particular. Both R and L bring up manual aiming. So if you played it old school like I used to, and you're used to just playing with R as aiming down sight and then shooting with left, you could do that. But if you've grown up on modern games where you aim down sights with L and then shoot with R, like, you still get that familiar functionality. So it's really cool. It's really cool. Like, I like the design. I'm glad that both RetroBit and RetroFighters have that functionality, because it just makes it really convenient, especially for people that might not have grown up on the system. But yeah, this is way better than the Ultra Edition that I've got in terms of functionality for the thumbstick. Way better. Way better. Right here, hold on. So when I did my retro achievement grind for this game, like, this is the controller I used, and I love this controller. Like, I still love this controller. But when you have something that's better, obviously it's gonna be better. But like, you learn to overcome certain limitations that the controller might have. So like this one, the absolute ranges were fantastic. So if you go and rewatch a lot of my streams, you'll see that I do a lot of absolute movements when doing my aiming instead of a diagonal movement, because the diagonals just don't trigger the proper movement like they're supposed to no matter what you do. So you see it just stops. So like you can do little movements and touches like this to do your fine aiming, but you couldn't actually turn and do any of those turn movements like you were supposed to with this version of the controller. So it was really rough. And Red Mage coming in with the 16-month resub over on Twitch. Red, thank you so much, buddy. Holy cow. Man, this is a great day. Thank you, buddy. I'm so grateful to you. Super grateful to you, man. Sorry, I'm just trying to plug something in. Oh, thank you so much, Red. But again, just as a demo, now with this new version, we get our diagonal movements, so you can actually play this game. You can actually play this game properly. Like, you don't have to worry about doing those absolute range movements because the diagonal movements are actually working. Like, that's great. This seriously is now like one of the best N64 controller alternatives available because it's nailing those diagonal ranges almost spot on. They're a little bit off like I showed earlier, but like in-game performance is more closely matching what you're expected of. Except on this right side, it does require that little bit of extra oomph, but yeah. You bought a super cheap N64 controller at a retro store, and it's okay. It's Noctua colored? Oh no, it's all brown? Holy cow. Dude, that feels so good. That feels so ridiculously good. Brown and tan and sick. That's cool, dude. Like, is it just a paint job, like custom job that someone did on it? Yeah, this is way better. Way better. Holy cow. Dude, I actually really like the way Noctua fans look. Like, the first time I saw them, I was like, what the heck? But then it really grew on me. Like, I think they are just so slick. And of course, they're like some of the best PC fans you can get. So my entire computer runs on Noctua fans. I've put Noctua fans into my original Xbox. I was gonna put one in my PS2 eventually, now that someone's made a fan mount for one. My GameCube is not using a Noctua one, but people have made mods for Noctua fans for them. Nah, that's cool, man. Like, if it works for you too, like, even better. That's all that really matters in the end. Like, the only people that are gonna be obsessive about how, like, the N64 ranges are actually working are speedrunners and just kind of lifetime diehards like myself. But I mean, that's why I cover it. Like, it's important to a few users out there. Because I mean, even the original Wired tribute, it may have been oversensitive on the absolute ranges, but I mean, it's perfect for casual players and people that just want to play some N64 games. But yeah, this is so much better. Another thing about the V2s is that they have lower input latency than the V1s. And from someone that doesn't notice latency too much unless it's super, super bad, like, I could notice it. I can notice it. Yeah, I have a good enough original controller with a little wear. The rest of mine are third party and fine. Yeah. I mean, I have about 6 original N64 controllers still with varying degrees of wear, but I literally only use the wireless tributes just because of, 1, they're wireless, so my kids aren't going to run into them. 2, I don't really want to wear down my original controllers more than they already are. Like, I just want them to stay in the state that they are. And these are just, like, they're good enough. And I don't speedrun, so I don't need it to be perfect. So they're good enough for what I do with the system. and I've enjoyed them. Like, I've enjoyed them since the wireless ones came out, but seeing these improvements on this one, like, it's cool to see RetroBit iterating on it and still making it better. Like, that's fantastic. Did I forget to change the scene? I told it to change the scene. Did it not change? Oh, the GCN stick? Yeah, GCN stick once. Okay, so my Stream Deck doesn't work anymore. It's not changing the scene. My Stream Deck just decided to crap out on us, so we didn't change the scene. Lovely, lovely. Alright. I didn't forget to change the scene. I did change it, but it didn't work. So that's dumb. But there we go. All better now. But yeah, that is cool. That is super cool. Yeah, the biggest problem with a lot of the GC stick replacement ones is that they use a square gate instead of a weird octagonal one like a lot of other third-party ones, or controllers that might try to mimic actual N64 sticks, because they have a weird gate on N64, man. Like, everything about the N64 controller is just odd. It's an odd controller. Yeah, the plastic is an octagonal gate, but when you run them through the controller test, they still have a square gate. Like, it's really funny. Like, it's really funny. Don't know about the software, just don't, yeah. Again, it really doesn't matter as long as it works for your needs. But yeah, these V2s, man, these are so good. All right. You'd love a tester, but you're not super picky. Yeah. And I mean, if you have an EverDrive for your N64, you can load up the controller tester like I had at the beginning of this stream too. But loading up GoldenEye would be a good one for you. If it just completely flies off the handle when you try to go along the diagonal, because it should be a pretty gentle diagonal move, but the square gate ones, when you go along that diagonal, you just completely lose control of the game because of the improper gating. At least from my experience. So let's test out that dead zone real quick.
It's me, Mario.
I only have 3 of 132 achievements locked in Mario 64. Boo me.
Okie dokie.
What game should I test? GoldenEye is a good one. So if it feels too sensitive, it means the ranges are off. Mario 64 is a good dead zone tester because you're supposed to be able to turn Mario in every direction without him actually moving. So you can see right here, he's kind of walking in place. So that's good. Shows the mark of a good dead zone. And you should be able to spin him, but I haven't quite figured out the dead zone on this controller yet to make it happen. But I mean, we are able to make him walk in place with light touches in the absolute directions. I just haven't figured out the spinning yet. There we go. So yeah, dead zones on this are really good too. Like, really good for a third-party controller. Not bad, not bad, not bad at all.
Woohoo! Woohoo! Yeah! Woohoo! Wah! Yeah! Woo! Woohoo! Yeah!
Not too shabby.
Yahoo! Wee! Wah!
That ain't bad at all.
Yahoo! Woo-hoo-hoo! Wah!
I'm really excited about this. Friday's our super busy day. Think you meant Saturday? I must have meant Saturday. I must have meant Saturday then. There we go. Okay. That is awesome. I need to just make an N64 playlist real quick. Hold on. I'm tired of going into that menu. Alright, here we go. There we go. Alright, now let's try... Let's look at our diagonals again here with Star Fox. Yeah, Star Fox is another good one to check your analog ranges on because you won't be able to go in those diagonal directions correctly. So it can really mess you up. Alright, so there we go. Not bad at all.
Slippy, get back here!
Oops, we hit the wrong one.
Slippy, walk out! Won't be on your tail!
Real slow. So this game, I never even looked at the retro achievements for this game. It doesn't even know what it is. Dang it.
Whoa! Help
Oh,
me! Thanks, Fox. I thought they had me.
Oh, that feels way better.
We're entering Corneria City now. This is horrible.
Yeah, that is great.
Everybody stay
That
alert!
is way smooth. Sorry, I'm really happy. I'm just really happy about this right now. It just feels so good. Another good one, Red, to test diagonals on would be to load up Zelda. Load up Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask. Because once you have the sword, doing your spin attacks is really hard on square-gated controllers. So if you're able to pull those off with relative ease, then you know you're in the clear. I have the sword right. No, I don't. Okay. Forget that then. We're going back to Majora's Mask. We start with a sword. If we have to watch a friggin' intro, let's watch Majora's Masks. Oh no. I just registered it in my retro achievements though. Oh well. Okay. Let's do this. Alright. Here we go. Thank goodness for fast forward. I've seen this intro so many friggin' times. Alright, there we go. So yeah. Oh, that's so good. I'm so bad at spin attacks normal too. Spot on. Spot on. Spot freaking on. That's so good. That is so good. What do we have here? Gushing over the skeletal edition of the V2. It's so good. It's so good. Oh man. How you doing today, my friends over at RetroBit? All right. What's another one? Do I have Episode 1 Racer? I do. Okay. So Episode 1 Racer, like, we already know it's going to be spot on because we know the ranges are real N64 ranges, so it's not going to be oversensitive. Like, Episode 1 Racer is another one. Episode 1 Racer is another one where controllers that would go over real N64 ranges, it would be super oversensitive on its turns. And so, with proper ranges, we already know this one's going to be pretty much spot on. And I didn't get my turbo start because I'm losing. Alright, that's fine. But yeah, like, we can maintain control until I just decided to crash into it. Code Brown! Oh no. But yeah, we've got pull back to control our turns. It's... Yes. Okay. So that is another important one. With the improved diagonals, we're able to start charging up our turbo, or our boost, our power boost, while we're still off slightly on a diagonal compared to the Ultra Edition I've been using for years, the last year or so. So that's cool. Yes. Oh, man. It's so good. All right. Bear with me for 1 second, y'all. We got to go take care of the Code Brown. Doesn't change the scene. My Stream Deck just decided it wasn't going to change scenes or anything anymore. It's so good. Okay, we back, we good? Yeah, sure. Cool deal. All right. So yeah, that is another perfect one there. But yes, RetroBit, if you are still around. This right here is just what makes this new version just so exciting right here. Small little things. All right. Proper diagonals. Oh, it's so good. Compared to my wonderful Ultra Edition that I've run every N64 stream on. Yeah. Hey, it's actually moving it a little bit now. It's a better demo for the Ultra than the first demo, but yes. So good. There we go. Yeah. But yes, there we go. I wonder if hold on, we're gonna experiment now. So I have this set to just run off the controller's defaults, and it has been most pleasing. So now I'm curious, where'd it go? Didn't scan it, did it? No, it didn't scan it. Okay. So if we go back in here, let's so like we got our ranges. Let's see if we can do something here. No, we need to be in the core options. There we go. Let's see here. So we have the dead zone perfect. But what if we do that? Hello? Hello? What the? Steam? Get out of here. Alright, so that doesn't make a difference. Just makes it so it has... Yeah, okay. I was just curious. Alright, so that doesn't do anything. Dude, Steam! What the heck? Get out of here! I hate Steam, dude. I hate it. It gets all up in your business for no reason. Like, get out of here. Get out of here. We're not about you right now. So yeah, if we want it to be more sensitive... Oh, gosh. Actually, that doesn't change much. Doesn't feel like it's changing much. Alright. Whatever. We'll leave that alone for now. You leave Steam alone? No, it's getting in my way. It's being rude. Hi, Mom. Steam's being rude. Oh, cool. Alright, cool. I'm excited. Alright, we should play something for a little bit, though. Alright. Hoping it solves a lot of the tiny issues from before. It seems to be a case on certain titles. Yes. Yes. It definitely is so far. Hold on. Let's see here. This was a fun one to complete. This and Battle for Naboo were really fun for me. I should try to see if I can finally unlock that Shadows of the Empire Retro achievement. We're gonna do that in a second. better diagonal turns all the way.
Race through Beggar's Canyon in your...
Yeah, Buck Bumble and Toy Story 2 were more problematic with the original wired tributes.
In the skies
I never
above
really had
Towerland,
issues with them on the wireless tribute since the ranges were brought down to real levels. But I mean,
take an early
the diagonal
warning
ranges are still gonna
with
we're still gonna be
Antilles, but
problematic
keep
just
your
like in
eyes open for any
GoldenEye.
suspicious
That should be
activity.
cleared up now, but that's definitely worth checking out. Isabel. Alright, let's see here. Nope, quiet. Speedrun started. Ambush him Mos Eisley.
Luke, I think we've got a problem.
Alright.
Is that my fascination, or are those Imperial probe droids dead ahead? They're attacking those?
The only game I claim to be good at. One of the only two I claim to be good at. This one and MegaManX. So good. Feels so good. It's the little things in life, y'all. It's just the little things in life. That just feels so good. Alright. Oh, got him! That's always fun. Alright, nice.
Hey!
Yeah, new wired ones are gonna be a big hit with certain people. I know Wiz is waiting for some new wired ones, that's for sure. I'm just such a big fan of the wireless controllers these days. Freaking kids and pets are just destroyers of cords. Oh, hello? What's that? Yeah, this is seriously flawless. Unlike my aim. There we go. That was bad. Legit impressive N64 models, yes. Rogue Squadron and Battle for Naboo are just
nice work, Rogue
sublime N64 games. That's why it took them so long to become like full speed emulated. Like it took decades, man. Not bad at all. It's so funny, the accuracy rating's so low because you're firing the two shots, so one will hit, one won't, so it's unfortunate, but yeah, that is nice. That is so nice. Like, holy cow. Okay, Shadows of the Empire. Let's see if it'll finally give us our last retro achievement. I reported all the retro achievements for this one that it just would not unlock for me. And so this one, I still couldn't get to unlock. There was another one about beating IG-88 using only your laser that it wouldn't give me. And they actually ended up removing that from the set because so many people were reporting it, I guess. So I only had beat IG-88 using your laser only and beat the first section of the first level in under 25 seconds. And they removed the IG-88 one. So other than that, we've got them all. But just beat this in 25 or less. I have a mode. Yeah, it's such a great community effort. I love retro achievements. I'm sad that I haven't really done much with them since October. I just got caught up with my Apex grind. I have a mode installed in my Dreamcast. I do have a DC Digital, but I never got it installed, and I can't install it myself because my soldering skills are bookie. Or dookie, I guess. That's the correct terminology. yeah, like the retro achievement scene is just so fun for me. But I just thought it was really funny that they removed it. Because I guess there was something about it that made it really difficult to fix. Ow. Oh, we already failed. I, like, didn't remember which button was to go into cockpit view. Oh, good times. And that's the problem with this, like, I don't know where the timing for this begins. That's the problem. Like, does it begin as soon as you press, like, A on the level? Like, that's my question, like, and I honestly think that's why I haven't gotten it. It's just because I don't know where the timing actually begins. But at the same time, I've timed myself from when I press A on the level to beating that first set of probe droids, and it's 24 seconds. And then I've timed it from when you actually gain control of the ship, and it's 13 seconds. So I don't know why I don't know why I haven't unlocked it, to be honest. Like, I just don't understand. Alright, let's try this again. This turn is the worst part of the whole thing. No, and I missed him. No, not game secrets. How did I miss him? What up, Tyler? How you doing? Welcome. We're testing out the new V2 of the RetroBit wireless tribute here. It's so good. It's so good. Get out of my way, homie. There we go. So, I mean, that was under 25 seconds. But no Retro Chivo. No Retro Chivo. Still. Alright, so up is going to cockpit. So, yeah, I want to time it again. Like, I want to time it again. I did see the trailer for Rise of the Beasts. I'm hoping it doesn't suck. There we go. Clock. Stopwatch. Alright, so we're going to time from when I press A. So, A. Alright, here we go. Oh, this is a crappy attempt. Nope, that was slightly above 25. That was 25.76 to seeing stage complete. About that game they teased at the Game Awards. Oh, the Transformers game? I don't know, man. I just don't know. It was just a CGI trailer, so I don't know. Like, it was curious, that's for sure, but I just don't know. Oh, hey. There's a timer. There's a timer when you press pause. I am so dumb. Alright, so we're 3 seconds in right here. Okay. Now we're 10 seconds in. $17. There we go. 23. Look, right there. 23. 23. 23 seconds. Like, we got it. It's right there. But it doesn't give it to me, so. There we go. Whatever. Whatever. Still doesn't give it to me. 23 seconds. 23 in-game seconds. Whatever. Whatever. I don't know. People are getting it. Like, people are getting it. That's what's funny about the whole thing. Like, people are unlocking it just fine. Just not me. I'm using the version of the game they said to use. I'm lucky enough that I actually own 3 different versions of Shadows of the Empire, so I just dumped the right one that they say to use, but it's still not doing it. What do you mean invalid credentials? What the heck? It won't let me log in. Dumb. It's not letting me log into my account. What the heck? What is happening? What the heck? Alright, well, whatever. Dumb thing. It's just not letting me log in. But whatever. We can still show this off. I've been hacked, bro, probably. Oh well. So I've lost 96 spots on my leaderboard rank since I haven't been doing anything for 2 months. But, I mean, that's alright. But, like, we go into it, and people have been unlocking it. Like, that's the thing. People are unlocking it. They're not having trouble with it, but 25 seconds or less, like, I just cannot unlock it. I can't unlock it. And I can't even look at the reported issues. Like, it's not showing me the reported issues since I can't log in. Shut up. Oh, well. Oh, well. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Good stuff. Good stuff. Oh, well. Alright. Time for us to get back into team meetings. Have a great stream. Take it easy, RetroBit. Keep making awesome stuff. Have a great day. Say hi to the team. Alright, let's try this out. Let's try this one out. Check the, I'll check the thumbstick. Dead zone a little bit more here. Like, we already know it's pretty freaking good, but let's check it again. Alright, so we need to bring a crystal somewhere. Sounds like a Zerg mission, alright. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, that's real nice. Those improved diagonals are really apparent on this game. Because we were streaming this pretty hard a couple months ago, too. And I would use the absolute ranges a lot more still. So this is nice. Oh no, photon cannons! We're trapped! Alright, we're lucky that it went after the Ultralisk. That thing could take a hit on like the Zerglings. Yeah, that's good. This is nice. We need to do something though here. Yeah. Alright. Alright, y'all. I think I'm just going to try to beat this StarCraft mission for the rest of the stream before needing to pick up the kids. Work on my retro achievement progress a little bit, I suppose. Because we got 24 of 69. So I don't know. We'll try it out. If we get a little bored, we'll just save it and move on to something else. But we only have about an hour left in stream, so should be about perfectly spot on for what we're trying to do here. Alright. No, stupid overlords. There you go. Overcoming real hardware limitations. You recently learned that N64 had memory cards? How'd that work? Same as memory cards for every other system. The game would just point to the memory card in the controller to access save files because Nintendo, when Nintendo offered N64 cards, I don't have any on hand, but N64 cartridges are expensive. Cartridges are expensive to produce. So as a way to save on costs to developers, they offered cartridges with different save formats. Like if your game required a lot of space, you'd have to pay for more memory. Or you could have the option to have no save memory on the cartridge itself and save X amount of money. And then people would buy a memory card to save to instead. So a lot of your third-party games don't support internal saving. So like most everything from Midway, sports titles, like they didn't have internal save capabilities. You bought a memory card that you would save them to. And then for games that would still utilize the Rumble Pack, you would be greeted by a screen in game. So like in Tony Hawk, you create a save file, you save it to your memory card, get all your settings set up, and then when you load a level, you'd be greeted with a screen that says, hey, do you want to use a Rumble Pack? Insert it now, so that way the game will register it, because if you try to do it later, it won't register it. So you slap in the Rumble Pack instead, and you're off with Rumble. Thought everything was saved to the game carts. Nope. Actually, I think there are more games that... I think there are more games that saved a memory card than actual games. Yeah, there's more games that use a memory card than save to the actual game card. So yeah, check this out. Right here from our good friends at Micro64. So there's 5 different save methods. Controller pack, 4 kilo, 16 kilo, 256, 1024. So here's all the games that used a controller pack to save their game saves to. So pretty much every... I mean, they're all going to be third party. They're all third party. But that is... There's only 296 North American N64 games. And they also include PAL stuff on here too, I guess. But that's all the ones that'll save to a memory card. And these are all the ones that actually saved to an internal memory file. So as you can see, the controller pack is actually vastly more used. But since it was mostly third-party games that relied on it, on Nintendo consoles, people mostly stuck to first-party stuff. So I could see why people might not know about it. But then games like Mario Kart 64 also use the controller pack. Like it saved your circuit progress to the game pack, and then you could save ghosts to the memory card. But I mean, there were some third party that also used internal saves, of course, but it just really depended on the developer because of cost, really. Like, it was all cost. But yeah, it's just such an overwhelming majority of games that use the controller pack. It's nuts. There we go. Your childhood is a lie. Today I learned. Hey, it's all good. Like, it's fascinating stuff. Because that's one of the things people would talk about, too, when comparing N64 to PlayStation. Like, well, PlayStation needs memory cards. Like, well, so did N64, actually. You just play first-party games and don't realize it. Like, it's totally a valid thing. Like, technically, the Sega Saturn, had pure internal memory with an optional memory card if you didn't want to have to delete saves. So, I mean, the Sega Saturn technically, like, saves more to internal stuff than the N64 did, which I think is fun. Alright, we need to get some unit production going here because we're going to get screwed over real quick. There we go. But, I mean, that's one of the reasons why I love N64 history and things about the N64, just because it's such a fascinating, like, it's a fascinating system. It's interesting the choices they made. And, like, Nintendo's own actions helped build up Sony just as much as Sony's own, like, awesome output. Like, it's so, that's why it's so fascinating. Like, both Nintendo and Sega just outright, like, screwed the pooch this gen, leading to this perfect storm of PlayStation dominance that has still barely been contested to this day. There was a brief moment of contesting from the 360, but, like, not enough to really make a dent. And then, I mean, Nintendo was hurt from the N64 for a while. Like, the N64's shortcomings led to lack of support on GameCube, and then of course they just gave up trying to be competitive in that regard with the Wii and went their own route, and obviously that worked out really well for them. So I love that. Like, that's the stuff I love, like, exploring and learning about. It's led to today, really. Yes, it has. Nintendo's still doing their thing. They had one misstep with the Wii U, but then recovered with the Switch, and the Switch has been a runaway success and is looking to beat PS2's lifetime sales, which would be absolutely insane. 1/4 of your N64 controllers are crap. Oh no. The other 3/4 are good. That's good. That's good. Alright, let's get a couple more Zerglings up in here just to give us a little more unit. Oh no, we're screwed. I don't have enough anti-air for this. Oh boy, we are very screwed. I do not have enough anti-air for this. I didn't build an evolution chamber. As soon as those hydras are gone, we're screwed. Okay, so we're alright for now. Alright, so we lost 2 of our overlords too, so we need to build some more flying pieces of crap. Ugh. I think the Wii U was a better system than the Wii, personally. Like, the Wii is what really made me lose interest in Nintendo. Because I was only Nintendo growing up. Like, we had the Super Nintendo, N64, GameCube, and then I played Halo, and I was like, I need Halo. So I bought an Xbox, and I was like, okay, what else am I missing? So I bought a PS2. And so when they were announcing the next gen, I was like, oh man, I want a Wii. And, like, finally got a Wii in 2007, and I was just like, I don't really care for this system all that much, sadly. And so really went full on 360 and PS3 for that gen, more so 360, because I thought the PS3 wasn't a very well made system either. Great games, don't get me wrong, I just don't like the system. Like, I do not like using the PS3. Like, every time one of my testing gigs has me using the PS3, I'm just like, I don't enjoy using this system. Like, I don't enjoy it. Like, the XMB is atrocious. Like, the mandatory installs are atrocious. Like, it just, I don't really care for it. The online, like, it was free, but it always sucked for me. Like, I never had a good experience with PSN. So, I mean, that's why I mostly stick to Xbox, because I like playing online a little bit more than a lot of single-player games. Like, I like them on occasion, but I'm definitely more of an online player. So Xbox Live has always been a little bit more important to me. So, it's fun stuff. Alright, we need to get a layer. We need gas, man. I'm so slow with Zerg. Like, I'm sad. I'm sad at how slow I am with Zerg. But yeah, so I ended up getting the Wii U about 25 days after launch, because I worked at GameStop, and we still had a crap ton of Wii U's in stock. Like, we never ran out of stock of Wii U. And so I was like, you know what, I'm going to buy one. Like, I asked ModWife if we could get a Wii U, and I bought a Wii U. And, like, even from the first day, like, I really enjoyed its games. Like, the system was so slow in its original iteration. Like, so slow. But I still enjoyed it. Like, I still really enjoyed it. And then, they came out with all the updates over its lifetime to make it a bit faster, which was great. And it is an emulation, well, not necessarily emulation, but it is a homebrew powerhouse because it's just an updated Wii, so a lot of people were doing some really fun stuff with it. You get access to all the Wii stuff. It is still technically backwards compatible with GameCube if you enable those features. Like, it's so cool. Like, it can play every Nintendo system up to itself pretty flawlessly, and I think that's just so cool. Yeah, see, that's the other thing about the Wii U. Like, people were really excited to give it support, and then when it started not selling, it just dropped off really fast. Like, third parties backed off of it so fast when it stopped selling. And yeah, there's naming confusion because people just thought it was an add-on to the Wii. Like, it was just terrible marketing 101. Like, how do you want to kill your system with terrible marketing? And it's unfortunate, it really is, because it could have been quite good. And it just came out at a weird time too. It came out in 2012. Like, it's barely more powerful than the PS3 and 360 when we're gonna get PS4 and Xbox One in the next year. So it just, a lot of things not quite right with it that could have been. Nintendo themselves weren't ready for it. But I don't know, like, what could have happened had it, I don't know, it could have been something. It definitely could have been something. Alright, I need more anti-air. This is sucky. Getting wrecked by this carrier. I'm getting wrecked by this carrier. This is lame. Alright, we need more everything. We just lost our spore colony. Losing all of our creep colonies. My own stupid drones are getting in the way of each other. Yeah, they just killed all my hydras. Like, we're screwed. We be screwed? That's alright. Dude, I can't select them. Get over here, punks. Alright. Alright, we are not doing very well. I just lost, like, my entire mining operation. Oh well. Real question is what's coming after the Switch. I think they'll keep the hybrid model going, personally. I think they're going to stick with that for a while. Just because of how it's making them insanely popular in Japan. And then, like, most people in America use it in docked mode, so I could see them potentially doing a dock-only model to save on some cost. Think of it like the Vita and the PlayStation TV. I could see them doing something like that, but the main focus would be a hybrid system because it keeps their markets unified, keeps their developers unified, working on a single system instead of multiple systems. Okay, my flying sacks of crap are getting really annoying. Alright. So I can see it going a lot of ways. But it'll be a 4K capable system. Do the air quotes there because, you know, because the consoles now can do 4K so well. But yeah, it should prove to be quite fascinating. They'll also do something no one expects. Maybe, like, old Nintendo's kind of disappeared for a while. Like, once we lose Miyamoto, like, that's like the last holdout of... Oh, crap! What the heck is that doing here? The heck? Just some random frickin' Reaver in the middle of my base. Alright, we need another hatchery. Aw, crap. Built this stupid sunk in the way. A good place to actually put that. Like, that's the problem. We're getting tons of cash. We started with tons of cash, but we just don't have... We don't have the economy going yet the way it needs to be. We need to get into these little side expansions. We need to get stuff rolling. We need to get the Hydras flowing. I don't know if I want to go air a whole lot in this one. Maybe I should because Reavers. Yeah, we should probably get Mutas. Like, Reavers will just shred anything that we do on the ground. Alright, but we need to get... I need to explore up in here a little bit more so we can see a little bit better. Okay, let's build a couple more. I mean, I could get a defiler, but I don't like micromanaging that much, to be honest. Like, more like I don't want to micromanage that much, just to make it a little more casual, but we might run into some problems that way. So, I mean, we could try Mass Muta. Alright. So they haven't come at me in a while. We need to get some of my sacks of crap over here to guard against Dark Templar. Because there are some of those flying around here. There we go. We need to get faster sacks of crap movement. There we go. But just for some extra ground defense, let's get some more Zerglings. Zerglings. Got one of my Hydras, jerk. Let's move them all up to this tree. Actually, move them over here. There we go. There we go. Alright, so we got gas production coming in again, so that's something. Not much. We need to get another harvester. We need to get another extractor. Alright, so we need to really start focusing on some advanced building. This is a really slow start. Oh well. Who am I trying to impress? Hope none of you thought I was going to try to impress you. That ain't the type of gameplay we provide here.
All forces are under attack.
Oh! Okay. That wasn't nice. Well, that was rude. Okay, can we select the right unit to come and take on this zealot? Okay, thank you. What the heck? Alright. Ugh. Alright. This is dumb. Oh, back off. Alright, now go and get it because it's attacking me. Oh boy. Not so much for them. Dude, can it like land a hit? Thank you. Jeez. Okay. Okay. All right. So we could start building some Hydralisks, but I still want some more like extra defenses right here. I don't know, let's send this Hydra in to scout a little bit. Alright, so they've got a shield gen. Alright, so they do have a full-on base here. They do have a full-on base. This Hydra's dead. Okay. So we're gonna take on this side base right here. I think we could take this out relatively simple. Like we've got enough forces. I think we can take this. Problem is guarding this side while I do it. All right. Build another sunk up here, and another one right here. That way we're safeguarded against potential attacks. There we go. I don't know. What does everyone want to see out of a new Nintendo system? Going back to that topic of conversation though real quick, Will, like what do people want to see out of Nintendo? Like all dream items, all wishlist items, like just anything crazy that you can think of. Like what would everyone want to see out of a new Nintendo system? Like for me, an actual unified online experience, more so than what they finally achieved with Switch, would be awesome. Like their online system is still lacking, so I'd like to see that greatly improved personally. Alright, so 16 Hydras. Oh, of course they send a carrier unit after me. But we are ready for it now. Look at us go. Suck it, carrier. There we go. We need to get up on the platform because we're missing most of our shots because we're down on lower terrain. take on this goon. Alright, get in here. Much more powerful, maybe revised Joy-Cons to be more reliable and comfortable. Yeah, full-size thumbsticks would be a very nice thing. That's for sure. Dude, is this depleted? Dang it, this Vespian Geyser is depleted. It took too long to get here. That's too bad. Drone? Chose the flying sack of crap. Looks like I lost my Utilisks. Yeah, so this geyser's depleted. That is super annoying. It's like we've got a ton of minerals, but no gas, dude. Okay. We need to ban the porn bot real quick. Hold on. There we go. Ban the porn bot. Good. Sorry about that. Oh, man. Oh, no, we do have that meter still. Okay, it's just way up here like some weirdo. Instead of back in the protection of the base. Let the sunk hit it first. How is it shooting that far? Alright, more flying sacks of crap. We need to hit our unit limit. Oh, crap. Alright. All my mutas need to take out that friggin' cannon now. If that cannon's gonna be shooting my drones, we gotta take it out. Only that one though. Oh, I lost one. Come back over here and heal. Alright, that was unfortunate. Oh well. We'll be alright. Alright, so we only have 13 Hydras left from this assault, so we lost 5. It's unfortunate. Not the worst, but still unfortunate. I'll make that 6 or 7 now. Crap. That sucks. Oh well. Alright, get over here. Build us a new hatchery. Right here. We'll still make use of the depleted geyser. It's just not gonna be very efficient. That sucks. Ugh. Really mad about that. Send this guy up here so we can start seeing a little bit further out on our property. Okay, so we got more minerals up there. How you doing, Ultra? I'm doing alright. I'm doing a lot better. Wanna go take on a Zealot? Why don't you go take that guy on? Go and have some fun there, buddy. He's gonna go have some fun. Yeah, you had your fun. Alright, air upgrades. Ugh. Let's get some air upgrades. Yeah. How about some more drones then? Our mining operation's not doing as well as I'd like. Who am I kidding? We have like 10,000 minerals. We have plenty of cash. We should just send waves of Zerglings everywhere because we can build them indefinitely at this rate. Like, it's kind of disgusting. Alright, here we go, finally. Alright. So we'll get some more defenses built along this corridor, I guess. I don't know. Let's scout it out. Let's see what we have to worry about. Oh no, how dare you shoot at me?
All forces on
Get down here, get down here. Let the let the friggin' Hydras take care of this. Yeah, there we go. Alright, that was obnoxious. So it's just, then it leads into another little divide.
forces are under attack.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, you better run. Don't chase him, dude. Y'all are dumb. I hate that it automatically selects overlords, man. Like, I hate overlords so much. Despise overlords. It's one of the reasons why I dislike playing Zerg so much. Like, overlords are just the worst. Like, their convoluted unit building structure, like, fine, I'll accept it, but, man, overlords, ugh. Alright, you come up here and build me an extractor.
Evolution complete.
There we go. You're making dinner? Nice, Brooklyn, nice. It's like, what time is it? Okay, it's 2:37. So we're good on time. Good. Freaking Dragoon. There we go. So I need my friggin' Mutalisks to stop getting into trouble. Like, we need them to be our attack force. I need a hive. Crap. Alright, one of you, come over here. Build me a hive. Back here. You, come up here. Build me a sunken colony, hopefully. Nope. It's just gonna be like that, huh? Alright, we'll build a spore colony there. That'll be fine. But yeah, you two come over here as well. There we go. So a little bit more gas production. Not enough. Like, we need to go hit that other side base real fast. But I want to get this more defended. Like, it's just being defended by these units right now. I mean, I could send in the Muta Swarm that I've got so far. Alright. Let's build a few more then. Yeah, there we go. We'll send in a Muta Swarm here in a bit. Like, we've got a couple of Carapace upgrades, so they'll live a little bit longer. Still not quite where I want them, but we'll get them there. We will get them there. Look at this. Oh no! Reavers, 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 Reavers! Kill them! Kill them! Ah, shoot. Well, there goes my entire swarm. Alright, well, I lost all of my ground units to Reavers. That was awesome. That is why we were focusing on maybe doing Mutas. I just don't have enough Mutas yet. Like, look at this. Yay. suck. They're not upgraded enough yet. Just lost like half of them. Stupid bugs. Shoot. Alright, well that's fine. That's fine. Build 5 more. Kinda replace the ones we just lost. Kinda. No, not that. I want this here. Alright, we lost some sacks of crap too, because they went with my stupid mutas. I hate that so much, man. Like I said, I hate overlords. And I hate that they made it so that the hotkey to select your military units also selects overlords. Like, I think that was an oversight. Like, it'd be easier to manually select just your overlords than having to pick out your units from the overlords. Like, I think it would have been much faster the other way. But I mean, hindsight's 20/20.
Our forces are under attack.
Crap. Alright, we gotta take out this because it's killing my drones. You idiots. Alright. Look, my flying sacks of crap came along for the ride. Alright, we need to get out of here. Losing too many.
Our forces are under attack.
We made our statement. We took out their cannons. We'll come back in with a proper assault. We got more minerals, or more gas, so we can build a couple more. Alright. Oh no. Whatever, that'll work.
The Hive Buster is under attack.
What? Alright, so it's time for just some good old-fashioned Zergling spam, since we have 1 billion minerals and, like, no gas. Like, we're just gonna send the Lings in and see what they can do since we took out the turrets. We'll try to get our... get our units a little bit more upgraded.
Our forces are under attack.
From... Are you serious? You annoying piece of crap. Get out of here. I seriously hate the micromanaging involved with Zerg, man. Just not good at it. Not anymore. I used to be okay at it. Like, I was never the best with Zerg, but I could do it. I just don't enjoy it these days.
Our forces are under attack.
Oh my gosh, why are there so many of you? Alright. Zerglings! It's time for you to go and sacrifice yourselves for the greater good. The mutas will give you air cover. But it is up to you to be the cannon fodder. Literally. Quite literally the cannon fodder. So that way the mutas do not die. There's so many Dragoons! Holy cow! There we go. Alright, we win. The day is ours. Other Zergling task force, go in and provide mop-up support. Take out the freaking gateway so they can't make more Dragoons. So dumb. Alright, there we go. Alright, go kill it.
Require more LiveStream gas. All forces are under attack.
What?
The Hive Buster is under attack.
Oh. What the? Get over here and help the spore colony then, you jerks. Alright. Alright, Zergling units are successful. We win. Alright, Zerglings, now get out of my way. Alright, so this geyser is also depleted. Unfortunately. Alright, where did all of my drones go? Like, have we just really lost that many, or are there really that many just stacked up right here? No, there's not that many stacked up there. Like, I just really lost that many, or did they actually come over here? I don't think they did. I think we just lost that many when I wasn't paying any attention. Alright. They haven't really been pushing on me from up here, but I still want to try to get a couple of things up there just to make sure. Alright. I'm going to push my starting rally point out a little bit more. Because I have almost all my sacks of crap built now, so that way we don't have to worry about running into them. There you go. Alright, so now let's start working on our Muta's attack range. And it might be a good idea to get faster Zergling movement, since we're relying on them quite a bit more than I was hoping to. We just have so many available. Like, we have so much minerals and like hardly any gas. So it makes Zerglings like way too important. All these friggin' sacks of crap, dude. I despise them. I despise them.
Evolution complete.
Alright, can we build another one right here? That would be great if it would expand just enough to do that, but it's not. It's not gonna. Of course not. have so many. We have so many things. All right. There we go. So we'll get everyone out of here, so that way we can start pushing up north. Oh, look, is that a geyser that isn't depleted? Like, could it possibly be? Muta Squad, come look. Come look. Is this a geyser that we do see? It is, and it's not depleted. Oh my goodness. It's everything we could have ever dreamed of. Not this little lake. Oh gosh. Okay. Kill this. Oh my gosh. It takes so long to kill. We just lost 6 of our mutas. Ridiculous. Alright, we lost freaking 15 mutas in this. I should have pulled back. Lost 15 mutas in that. Carrier and 3 scouts, dude. We lost 15 mutas. 16 mutas. Absolutely unacceptable. Holy cow. Like, we can't replace that. We can't replace that quick enough. Like, that is unacceptable. Dang it. Just completely unacceptable. Alright, we need to get to the better gas. Like, we need to send all of our units here. We can't even build a hatchery on this terrain. Like, we have to build it right here and go around the corner. Like, it's super annoying. I guess I could build it here. Build it here. So that way we can defend it a little bit better because we have the hill. But that's still really obnoxious. Like, that is the most obnoxious gas placement. But I just have no anti-air after that botched assault on that carrier. Alright, 175 to get our attack upgraded again. Because once we get all of our attack upgrades, we'll be a little bit better off, but dude, that was disgusting. I can't not believe I lost 16 units. And like, we're throwing unupgraded Zerglings at them too. Like, that's what's sad. Like, we have 2 Carapace upgrades, that's it. But at least they have faster movement now. Can't give them faster attack yet. You. Come here. I need you to build an extractor. Alright. We need Zerglings to come up here and defend it. There we go. Alright, it's something. It is something. Like, we can start getting gas quicker again, so that way we can actually build up our Muta attack force. See, we should have probably built the hatchery right here, so that way we could have built some defenses right here, but oh well. I don't feel like I care enough about that. Alright. So I want like 3 or 2 more spores up here. I guess 3. There we go. That way, if we get into trouble again, we can recall our mutas to like the actual base defenses, instead of just letting them get completely decimated because they are our air defense. There we go. That'll work. Spore. Spore. I'm running out of time. I only got like 30 minutes left. Spore. Alright. Let's see what we're working with. Let's just send our Zerglings to just go attack and see what happens.
Our forces are under attack.
Well, first thing they do is run into air units, of course. Alright, well that didn't make it as far as I was hoping it would. Oh well. Alright. Alright, so we know they're waiting. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You know what, we'll actually rally point over here now. Rally point to where these Zerglings are, so that way we can attack from a unified direction. Alright. You guys go mine up here. You guys weren't mining on the depleted geyser, no wonder. It's like we should have been getting a little bit more gas, but I guess that makes sense now. Alright. So go up here. There we go.
Our forces are under attack.
Like how my mutas are just staring at each other like, oh, I think we're getting attacked. You annoying butt munch. Alright. There we go. We finally got gas coming. Finally happened. There we go. Okay, let's get this attack force off the ground. Alright. There we go. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're making progress. Alright, so I need you to build a spore colony here. Alright. I mean, we could build enough Zerglings to maybe try to attempt to overwhelm them, but it's just going to be such a bloodbath and so inefficient. But I mean, that's kind of the strategy we're already rocking, which is stupid. But we can attempt to make something good happen here. Alright. You'll be a sunk, and you'll be a sunk. And so that way we have some small defenses here. There we go. We've got some defenses.
Require more vaccine gas.
Huh. Well, now they're depleted too. Alright, so we are almost out of minerals now. I'll have to go up and start mining this stuff. I should build a harvester, or a hatchery there, but I just don't know if I care enough. Like, I want this to be the final push. Like, I don't want to have to do more. But I guess I will. There we go. I'm being efficient. I'm being efficient about it. There you go. My gosh, so many Zerglings. They're not even upgraded. That's the worst part about the whole thing. Like, they're not even upgraded. This is just gonna be mass suicide on a grand scale.
Our forces are under attack.
Like, there's just so many of them, it might work out, like, ever so slightly. Like, we're not getting anywhere. They all want that friggin' guy.
Our forces are under attack.
Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh. This is disgusting. They're all just dying. They're not upgraded, they're all just dying. Holy crap, dude.
Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack.
Well, I mean, we put a dent in them. Not much of one, but we put a dent in them. Oh my gosh.
Our forces are under attack.
There we go. There we go. Alright, we took out that carrier. Alright, let's make sure everyone's rallied to the same spot, so that way we don't have two different groups to work from again, because I thought I had done it, but apparently not. Alright. Holy cow, I have so many hatcheries. Alright, get my attack upgrades. This is dirty. This is dirty. This just feels dirty. cannot believe this. I cannot believe this attack strategy. Alright, give them faster attack. They need it. If we're going with this, they need to be able to attack faster. Even if it's not upgraded attacks, they need to be able to attack faster. Holy crap. We're doing it! We're doing it! This is dumb, but we're doing it! Can you win the last Zerg level with the most basic of Zerglings? Why, yes. Yes, you can. It's just a bloodbath.
All forces are under attack. Forces are under attack.
My gosh, they're just dying. They're just dying to everything. They're not getting past this spot just because of how much stuff is here.
Forces are under attack. All forces are under attack.
Get in here. Give him a hand. Give him a hand. Oh my gosh. This is so dumb. As long as you have 1 million of them, I know. We're running our Zerglings like the Russian army. Just throw manpower at them until we win. No strategy. Just overwhelming forces. Alright. Should stop them from being able to build carriers at least. Alright. Hold them there. Alright, so we are completely out of... out of Zerglings. Like, we spent the entire force in that push and they got nowhere. Almost feels bad. Almost. Alright, last attack upgrade for the Hydras. There we go.
All forces are under attack.
But I mean, we made an established foothold. The Zerglings did their job of being cannon fodder. And letting the Mutas come in and establish dominance at the entrance. I mean, like, we have the positioning now. They don't have units. Like, it worked. It did work. It was just not pretty. It was not efficient. What up, Juan? How's it going? Like, this was anything but a pretty assault. But I mean, they're stalled, they're not attacking back, like, they're not making any more units. So I mean, we did win. Hey. Oh. No buttons. Finish this level up and I'm almost done. So sad. So sad. Sad babies. Oh boy.
All forces are under attack.
Alright, more Zerglings, go!
All forces are under attack.
Alright, so this attack upgrade's almost done finally. Give Zerglings our level 3 upgrades.
All forces are under attack.
Yeah, we're spent.
Acquire more vaccine gas.
We're spent on our mineral production. Like, this is the last side of mineral production we've got. Oh, who's red? Random? There's random red color up here. Like, was not expecting to see that. Let's go take them out. Like, we have enough that I'm just gonna mass it. I'm not as concerned about efficiency anymore now that we finally got the swarm. Oh, except they have a friggin' Archon. Alright, well, so much for my swarm. No, there's still a good amount of them. They're just in a different spot. All my Zerglings die again? They did. They're all dead. Huh.
All forces are under attack. Acquire more vaccine gas.
Even more Zerglings! Like, we don't need them anymore, but let's do it. Why not? It's so dumb. Alright. Let's just take out this part of the continent now. Oh, they have an Arbiter. Go kill it!
Our forces are under attack.
There we go.
Our forces are under attack.
There we go. Such an inefficient attack. Like, I'm not gonna make any attempts at explaining off how inefficient this is. Like, this is just straight up mass rush with no plan. This is just, let's end this level. Let's end this level as quickly as possible. Like, just rush it. Like, disgusting tactics.
Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack. Steam gas. Our forces are under attack.
Nah, stick with the swarm. I don't want to send a smaller group to take out their friggin' guns. Like, that's rude. Intercept that group as they're running up to come in attack. There will be Zerglings in the final assault!
Our forces are under attack.
There will be Zerglings! Zerglings will be recognized for their contributions to the swarm!
Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack.
Alright, we did it. We got Zerglings involved in the final attack. We still got Zerglings. They still live! It's so dumb. Dude, this is so dumb. So inefficient. My units lost is gonna be so high. Like, oh well. Oh, we're destroying the temple. Cool. Everybody, come! Destroy the temple! Yes! Oh no, they've launched a final assault. I must keep them at bay. I think we killed everything. I don't think there's anything left for them to assault with. That's when the red units are supposed to come in, I think. Like, you're not supposed to wipe them out first. But I just said, screw it. Let's kill everything. There we go. The only thing left is their observers. There we go. We got 4 Zerglings left. Oh, the Protoss were 2 created by the Xel'Naga. They were the first creation gifted with the purity of form, and we were the second creation blessed with the purity of essence. 2 species are but opposite facets of a greater whole. Soon shall our two races be made as one. Thenceforth shall all feel the warmth of the eternal swarm, for the hour of judgment has come. Oh, there we go. So we just beat the Zerg campaign. Ay, ay, ay. Overmind has succeeded in invading the Protoss homeworld of Ire and has embedded itself into the crust of the planet. Now as the agents of the sinister Overmind spread chaos and destruction across the face of Ire, the stalwart Protoss defenders prepare themselves for the coming onslaught. Friggin' Protoss, man. I want to. Units lost 473. Oh my goodness. Oh, that is bad. And we only killed 240. That is terrible. Hey, we only lost 2 buildings though. Only lost 2 buildings. I mean, that's pretty good. Yeah, our gas mine production was atrocious. We had so many minerals though. 473 lost units. So good. What up, Zero? Butts. Yeah, that was pretty butts. But we got our last Zerg mission, so that's cool. That's friggin' cool. So now when we start StarCraft 64 up again, we'll be on Protoss. So that's fun. I'm looking forward to that. Same Protoss. Oh, man. I didn't say happy birthday to you. I'm sorry. Happy birthday. I didn't know it was your birthday. I apologize. I've been busy, man. I've been friggin' busy. But yeah, this new update for the V2 Tribute 64s is so good, y'all. Definitely. Like, I already thought the Tribute 64 was pretty great, but this update just makes it so much better. So much better. Like, big recommendation for this one. Shout out to RetroBit for making the improvements that they have to it. Like, it's so good. Oh, man. But Zero, what have you been playing lately, man? I don't feel like I've seen you. I'm sure you've been streaming. I just haven't been able to attend. Alright. Dragon Quest 7, nice. Might do Crystallis tonight. Do it. Do it. Alright, y'all. I gotta take off, though. Gotta get the kids from school. So, fortunately, we'll have to continue this conversation at a later time. But thank you so much for everyone for coming in today. Hope you've enjoyed looking at the V2 Tribute 64s with me. Again, fantastic update. But, yeah. We're going to call it there. Take it easy, everybody. Where you at, Jenna? Are you still in the shop? Ah! I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! He's out.
Just tell me you had your face cam up.
I did.
Okay, good.
I knew it! I knew it! I knew it!